Hey, it's Patty, and I wanted to show you this really cute kid card that I made. It says Wild About You. You could probably use it as a birthday card or just, sending love, thinking about you kind of card. So I have Daffodil Delight, Dapper Dan, Denim. I always call it Dapper Dan for some reason. And then I'm using the Little Wild Animals and the Pocket Full of Sunshine for the pocket. So let's get started. I just wanted to show you this is a bundle, a little wild. It has the stamps and the framelits, and I used both of them. And then the Pocket Full of Sunshine has pocket, and you can put different things in it. Sunglasses, money. It's got a sun, and then that also has framelits. So I used both of these sets. So the first thing I'm going to do is my stamping, and then we'll cut out the pieces. So the color that I chose is this sheet, and this is from the Color Theory Designer Series packet or paper, and it has all different looks. So there's a lot to choose from. So I did cut it out of this. So first I'm going to stamp it, and I have my stamp mounted. This is the pocket, and it's the outline of the pocket, and then I'm going to do this inside, and then I'll cut it out. So I'm doing this in Dapper Denim. So we'll just ink that up. And the thing with this is it's you want to try to get it as straight as you can across, so that when you put it in the framelit or you cut it out, it looks pretty straight. So I am going to actually stamp it on paper, see if it looks pretty straight. I think it's good. It's probably a little bit off here, but I don't want to play with it too much. But I think that's a good image. So we'll just stamp it down. I'm going to leave a little room around the outside, because when you cut this out, there's actually flaps that fold underneath it. And then I will do the little, I don't know, Levi look. And we'll just place that there. And then I will do the sentiment. And the sentiment is from the Little Wild stamp set, Wild About You. There's some cute sayings here, and you could use this as a birthday card and put happy birthday if you wanted. So I'm going to just mount that. It's a little bit big for this, but I think we're going to be okay with it. Let me just stamp it. That looks good. And we'll just put that right here. Okay, so we have our stamping done. And the next thing we'll do actually is stamp this little flower. And that is also from the Wild About You. So let me just get that. And what I did here, let me take this off. I wanted to do the yellow and the green, and I didn't have the yellow marker, so I kind of winged it here. And I used the Daffodil Delight, and I'm just going to try to get just the flower. And then I'm using an old olive marker, and I'm going to use the brush end. And if it goes over and kind of overlaps the flower with the stem, it doesn't bother me. So if you had the marker, it would be probably better to just do the marker on both. But I'll just color it in, and then I'm going to just breathe on it to make sure that the yellow didn't dry while I was doing the green. So I'm going to just use a piece of scrap paper. I'm going to breathe on it, and there we go. So we'll cut that out as well. So let me get my big shot. Now I did cut out some of the pieces for this already, but I wanted to show you cutting out the last one. So I cut out, this is Tip Top Taupe, and this is, oh, what is this called? Smoky Slate. So the elephant was Smoky Slate, the bear was Tip Top Taupe, and I'm going to do the lion in Calypso Coral. Oops. So here's the bear, here's the elephant, and I'm only going to use the front part, so I know I messed up a little bit here, but I don't care because I'm going to cut these both. And then here's the lion. So this is Calypso Coral paper, and then I used Cajun Craze to stamp it, and then I'm actually going to color his hair, his mane, with a Peekaboo Peach color. So a lot of different colors here. So let me put this through. Let me get that right framelit. So this is the lion, and I will, oops, get it in the right position. And I'm really only concerned about his front. I mean, I'll line up the whole thing, and I could have just stamped the front of him and cut out just the, you know, had it go off the edge of paper and not wasted all this paper, but it didn't really bother me. Okay, I think I moved it a little bit, so let's do this again. And that looks good. Put that down, run it through. Okay, and this I only run through once, so we have that piece. And we'll put him aside, and then I'm going to do the flower. So let's get that down. And there's this little from the same set. We'll just put the flower down. And run that through. And then we just have the pocket. And then we'll be done with the big shot. So we've got our flower. And now we're going to do the pocket. So see, the pocket has these tabs that will fold, and you'll see what I mean once we get it going. And I like this paper because it gives you kind of a, you know, a faded look like jeans would be. So we'll go through with that. And then I think we are done with the big shot. So let me put that away. And we have our pieces. So let's start putting these together. The first thing I'm going to do is just cut these off, and all I did was try to cut around as if I was, you know, fussy cutting it out. Just kind of go around to make it look like the other ear on this one. It's a little pointy. Let me go this way. Okay, so we've got him done, and then the same thing with the elephant. I'm just going to kind of continue around and meet the bottom. Now I did try to color the elephant, you know, highlight his ears in pink or something, and it didn't quite work out, so I'm leaving him as he is. I think the cardstock was a little bit dark. I was trying to put a little bit of pink highlight or something. So the only thing I'm going to color is the lion, and again I did Peekaboo Peach, and I'm going to use the brush side and just kind of go around, watch out for his ear, and give him a little bit of color to kind of, I don't know, pop out from his face. And we'll just go around pretty quick. I like this color combination. I mean, this is Peekaboo Peach. I think really almost any color you put on here might just make it darker, you know, in this color family. So I thought this set is just so cute. And we're just about done. I love both sets actually, the pocket framelit and stamps. Those are really cute too. So then on this one, you have they emboss the fold lines for you, so that's good. So we'll just fold these down. And then what I did when I put this down on the other card that I made was I used the tear tape, but I think I'm going to just try using my silicone mat and using snail on it. Now the point you kind of have to play with a little bit, I noticed. I tried to cut it too, and that didn't really work for me. So, but I think that's okay. So let's get the card together. I'm going to actually open these up. I have them folded. I'm going to open them up to put the adhesive down. And I'm going to use my silicone mat and some snail. And I'm just going to try to go, you know, along the side. I'm going to go off onto the silicone mat, but that doesn't matter because it's not going to stick there. I just want to make sure I don't get it out here on the card. So there we go. And now we can fold them back up. And I kind of found if you put the one side down first, figure out where you want it, kind of put it down, and then place them all in. There you go. So now you have this little pocket. And what I did with the animals is I tried to place them where I wanted them. I thought the bear would be good over here the way he was facing, and I kind of like the lion up above. And what I did was I put the bear and the elephant down first with adhesive, the snail adhesive. So I'm going to just put him in here. And then I put the bear. I guess I could have put it a little lower, but this is going to be layered, so it's not going to matter. Ooh. So we've got the bear over here, and they fit in nicely. And then with the lion, I put some snail on the bottom, and then I put a couple of dimensionals on top, just to have him pop up. I didn't want to pop the pocket out, so I just popped up the top. Come on. There we go. And just put him in. And okay. And then the flower, where'd my flower go? Here it is. I also put this on dimensionals, and I used the mini dimensionals. Let me just grab them. Actually, I didn't use the dimensionals. I'm sorry. I didn't. I was going to, and then I thought it might be popped up too high. So let me just put it down with the snail as well. Because then I did put a little glimmering dot on there. So here, so I put that little dot here and here. And these are really, really pretty. So these are the, I think they're called glimmering dots, shimmering dots. I'll have it on my blog. So I tried to get, well, I got the yellow for the flower center. So we'll put that right in there. And then let me get the blue. They have different variations of the blue. So I think I'm going to use these. And this is the size I used. And I just put them kind of like those, I forget what they were called, that you have on your pants. But they're a little sparkly. So we have that done. And we're just going to put it on the card base. So it's a standard A2 size card base, which is 8.5 by 11 cut in half. So it's 5.5 and then scored at 4 1/4. And that's what the Daffodil Delight is. And then this is the Dapper Denim. And this is 5 1/4 by 4. And then this piece that layers underneath it is 3 3/4 by 5. So they all go down a 1/4 inch. And then we're done. You could put, you know, some flowers on the inside if you wanted. I don't think you need to put a piece of white cardstock on the inside. If you wanted to, you could. But you could write on here. It's clear enough. And yeah, I should have probably had the whole thing a little lower. But I think it's cute. Maybe I'll put something down here. So this is the card. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. Bye. Hey, it's Patty. I'm back real quick. It was bothering me that this was so high and I had a lot of white space down there. So I took this piece from the Little Loves framelits, and I just cut it out in the Daffodil Delight and stuck it down here. So I thought that was cute too. It makes, to me, it looks more like a baby card with it, but I don't know, it could go to a young child. So these are the 2 cards, and I hope you like them. Thanks. Bye.